Hi, my friends. I am at the North Carolina Museum of Art in the Art Reference Library. Ever since I discovered this place last year, I have been coming here as often as I can to do some research and be exposed to the art that I love. And here's what I have to finish today because I start back to school next week and I won't be able to come here because they're only all open from Wednesday to Friday, 10 to 4. But yeah, if you know me, you know one of my favorite places in all the world is the library. Add that to the museum. What could be better? Here are some of the books that they offer. You might be interested. When you can't go to a particular exhibit, most exhibits include a book of the works, and you can view that book in the library. Recently, the NCMA had the Time Is Now exhibit, and this is the book that accompanies that exhibit. The Time Is Now ended in June, the end of June. But if you come out to this museum, you would think it was still on display because all of the outdoor advertisements are still up. And even the inside advertisements are still up. So just like any library, they have newspapers. So one of the things that I am always like enthralled by with art is the connections. And so I stumbled upon this Rubel family collection, which is housed in an old school building in Washington, D.C. But this museum also has a lot of connections to Nasher at Duke University. So it's very interesting to explore these exhibits that I wouldn't necessarily been able to get there in person, but you can definitely view the exhibit through these catalogs. So this is Glenn Ligon. He does some interesting stuff. I recently saw his work in reference to Malcolm X and some pretty inflammatory poetry, which reminded me of my own poetry. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Here are some other things that the museum offers. This is the reference library. So if you're like me and the arts is your thing, here's a resource for you that's free. Bye-bye for now.